I was sitting at home Friday night. It was probably 9:45 p.m. And I was like, God, I haven't seen a movie in theaters all year. And I wanted to see what the Minecraft ticket sales were looking like. I was interested in seeing it. I hadn't heard any of the reviews. I went to my phone. I pulled up my Megaplex nearest theater near me. Last screening was 10 p.m. on a Friday. I was like, okay, probably not going to be that many children in that theater. Let's see how many tickets are left. And I looked, and there was one ticket left. And I'm a sucker for a sold out theater. So I bought it, and I saw it. And is it good? No. But it was absolutely one of the most amazing theater experiences I've ever had in my entire life. A Minecraft movie, clever title. Starring Jack Black, Jason Momoa, Danielle Brooks, I believe her name is. I don't remember the other character's name, Jennifer Coolidge, and a bunch of Minecraft references for you to consume at your, dismay or enjoyment. Right off the bat, people want to know, is this movie good? No, not even remotely close. Does that matter? Well, the box office would tell you no, it does not matter because this movie made $157 million opening weekend, more than the Super Mario Brothers movie. And that's the movie I kind of want to compare it to when I'm talking about this. This movie isn't good because it's such a blatant attempt to make money. Jack Black is playing like a version of himself that is so shark jumpy. I mean, he sings 3 different times in the movie. Like, they were like, hey, Jack Black, you were in Super Mario Brothers and you sang Peaches. Can you be in the Minecraft movie and sing like 100,000 times? That's what Jack Black is in this movie. Jason Momoa is just being Lobo. Shout out to Warner Brothers. And everybody else character-wise is nothing. They're just NPCs, if you will. They have a story, but it doesn't matter. Every time they're in the real world, you're like, let's just get to Minecraft. And once you're into Minecraft, look, visually, it's stunning. I never understood the hate for this. Some people wanted to see a movie, an hour and a half long Minecraft movie that looked exactly like the video game. You guys are insane. This is what the updated version of Minecraft should look like if you were going to see it on the big screen in IMAX or whatever. So visually, it's stunning. There's some cool practical sets mixed in with some decent CGI. The green screen work. But this is also a movie directed by Jared Hess, who was a director of Napoleon Dynamite, probably one of the funniest movies ever made. It's an acquired taste, no doubt about it. And I was surprised at how unfunny it was. Every single joke kind of landed like a wet fart, a thud. Here's the thing, though. All these criticisms I have for the movie don't matter because it made so much money and because the theater experience I had, it was electric. Now, look, I'm 26 years old. I didn't think that was old, but I guess here I am, not understanding that this movie was memed before it even came out. There was people who took lines of dialogue from the trailer, like Jack Black saying Flint and Steel or release or crushing a loaf or whatever the hell was going on. This theater that I saw it with was packed, and they were screaming these terms before the movie even began, to the point where I was like, what are they saying? And then when those times came in the movie, and Jack Black said, I am Steve or Flint and Steel, it was louder than Avengers Endgame. I think this is pound for pound the loudest theater I've ever been in. I couldn't believe it. And I can't lie to you and say it didn't enhance my viewing experience. Now, when I'm at home watching this movie by myself, am I going to enjoy it as much? No. And because of that, I'll never watch it again. But seeing it in a packed theater was truly an unbelievable experience. There wasn't a person under 18. It was people all like my age or a little bit older screaming at the theater. And look, some people might hate that, but look, this isn't Citizen Kane, okay? This isn't Martin Scorsese. This is Jared Hess, Jack Black, Minecraft. Okay, if people want to scream and yell, as long as it's at the movie, I'm okay with it. And this was an absolute blast of a theater experience. And Warner Brothers has shown a capability to create theater experiences that aren't just revolving around huge IP. Like, Minecraft is a huge IP, but it's not a huge IP in the movie space. Like, Superman is a huge IP. Harry Potter is a huge IP that they have. Barbie is not a huge IP in terms of the movies. Oppenheimer, okay, so that was Universal, but that was around the same time. And, this is an experience. Like, I gotta go see this movie and experience these people screaming at the screen. It reminds me a little bit of when the Minions came out and people were going to see that and they wore suits and ties. Like, it felt like that. But I didn't know what I was getting into before I saw this. So when it was sold out, I was like, oh, this must be really good. And it wasn't good. But it was because of the memeability that this movie's making $157 million. Absolutely insane. So look, the reason why I didn't love it as much and why I wanted to compare it to Super Mario Brothers is this movie is not that different from Super Mario Bros. In terms of like having sort of just a nothing script. Like Super Mario Brothers is like, remember Rainbow Road? Remember Diddy Kong? Like all that stuff. This is the same. The difference is there's no human characters to distract us from the world of Minecraft. From the second Super Mario Brothers starts, you hear the score from the video game, you see Mario and Luigi and Peach and Bowser and Toad and all these people that you want to see in the video game not being played by live action humanoid people. It is just a video game. So if it is just jangling keys for 2 hours, at least I get to watch one of my favorite video games growing up play out on screen. I get to see that a little bit in Minecraft, but then half the time it's Jack Black and Jennifer Coolidge and Jason Momoa just doing nothing that kids don't care about and adults don't care about because it's not that funny. And that's the frustration. But ultimately, like I said, it doesn't matter because it was an absolute blast of a time in the theater and it's making a lot of money. And I will always root for movies to make money unless it was like offensively bad and completely wasted my time. Make your money, Warner Brothers. I'm happy for you, Duluth and Abdi. Maybe you get to keep your jobs now. We'll see. Only time will tell. What say you? Hit that like button. Comment away. Did you see a Minecraft movie? What were your thoughts on it? Please be sure to subscribe to this free. I don't know what charges you. I love you guys. And I'll see you next time.